Hey guys, how you going? Metal here. Today I have 4 Pokemon Go tips, it's actually 5 tips, counting is hard, for you today that are mainly focused around efficiency. This will give you more time to catch more Pokemon, battle faster, and generally just make better use of your time in Pokemon Go, which will really help you out when using incense and lures and all that sort of stuff as well, and in the end, hopefully catch more shiny Pokemon. Now, tip number 1 is called the quick catch method. With this method, you're able to quickly catch through Pokemon because you don't have to wait through the whole loading screen and be able to check their stats and those sorts of things once you've caught it. What you need to do with one finger is to click and drag a little bit over with either the berry or the Pokeball side. Now, I prefer the Pokeball side because I felt I had more success with it. Once you do that with one finger, with your other finger, you're able to spin and throw the ball and you can catch it. Immediately, once the Pokemon's been hit with the ball, you can run away from that Pokemon. And here you can see when I go into my recents, I caught that Ralts. Now, I'm able to do it again now. Let's try it again with the Vulpix this time, and we'll try the same method, slide over a little bit more, throw the Pokeball, and I'm going to run away straight away and see if it's caught. You can see it's no longer on the screen at the moment anymore. It's no longer in the map as well. Now, if the Pokemon runs away, you'll see it's not in your recent, but it will move away from the map. If you throw the ball at it, like I have with this Sork just here, and you can see the Sork is still on the map, that means that it didn't quite work. And there you go, you can see there was an error and it means that that Pokemon ran away. This allows you to speed up your catches, which is awesome when you're running around with lots of lures or incense or anything like that, and you want to catch as much Pokemon as you can in a short amount of time. It's a very quick method to be able to check for shinies as well. You check the shiny, throw the ball, if you want to catch it, especially Stardust bonus and all those sorts of things, and then you get out, go straight away into the catching the next one as well. Tip number 2 is when a spotlight hour is coming up where you get double transfer candy. What I do in the lead up to this event is I make sure I go and I tag all the Pokemon that I want to transfer to get double candy. So you can see I've got some Marils, Azumarils, Snubbles, all the fairy types from the recent event, and I've already tagged them as transfer. That allows me to make best use of my time during the spotlight hour. So recently, just before this, there was a spotlight hour for Dratini with double transfer candy, and I transferred 600 Pokemon in about 20 seconds because I tagged all the Pokemon I wanted, tagged them, released them, and then straight away you can go back into catching the Dratinis, put on an incense, that sort of stuff. So you make the best use of your time while still making use of the bonus of the double transfer candy. So if you tag your Pokemon before the event, you only need a minute to transfer all those Pokemon instantly by clicking select all, and then you can go into making the best use of the time during the spotlight hour. Now, tip number 3, maybe more of a preference, but it definitely saves me time. When I'm looking to transfer a whole bunch of Pokemon, instead of going from the top of the list and working my way down, I go from the bottom of the list and work my way up, and this is why. As you can see here, I'm going to start transferring some Jigglypuffs and Wigglytuffs, and I've got quite a few of them. Once I transfer them, the next Pokemon in line that I want to check how many candies I've got and check if I can transfer some is Zubat. But once I transfer the Jigglypuffs and the Wigglytuffs, my Zubat shoots up the top of the list because all those Pokemon have been removed and my entire list now moves up. So what that means is that I need to scroll back down to go back to where I was with the Zubats. Now in this example, it's not the worst because I don't have to scroll up too far, but sometimes if you're transferring 50 to 100 of the same Pokemon, maybe after a community day, then your list gets quite messed up and you have to go quite a way down to be able to get yourself back up to the right spot. When you start from the bottom, when you transfer something, the Pokemon, doesn't matter how many you transfer, the Pokemon that you're looking for next is automatically right there. So it makes a big difference, at least for me, I found, if you go from the bottom to the top rather than from the top to the bottom when you're transferring. Give it a try and see if you like the difference or not. Tip number 4 is quite an easy one, but one that I don't think a lot of people know, and that is you're able to fast heal. So here I've got 5 Pokemon that I need to heal, and I go bang, 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 I tap them all instantly, but what some people do is they wait for the animation of the healing, and you want to make sure that you don't need to do that because you don't need to. You can see when I click on these Pokemon, I'll replay this a couple of times, when I click on these Pokemon, the animation doesn't come until after I've clicked the last Pokemon, which is the Mamoswine. So you can go bang, 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 click them all really quickly, and then the animation will go. You don't need to wait individually between each one. Sometimes if you have a lot of Pokemon, like maybe the whole screen is filled up with Pokemon, maybe 1 or 2 miss out, but it's still so much faster than waiting individually for each one, which is what you used to have to do back when Pokemon Go was maybe only a year or 2 old, and you had to wait for each one because it wasn't working. But now, bang, 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 get it all done in one go, nice and easy. This is really helpful if you're in the room waiting for the raid to start and you quickly got to heal up your Pokemon for the raid, or if you're going for a rocket grunt or a battle or something like that, then you can quickly heal up without having to wait. It does save a lot of time and make sure you can have the right Pokemon for the right battle, especially for those raids. You don't want to go in with a team that's not quite ready to go. Tip number 5 is multitapping. Once you click and you hold like aim on this roll, so you can use 2 fingers at a time and go tap, 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 and you can do 6 Pokemon all at once because you can do 2 at a time. You can also do this with 3. If you hold your 3 fingers vertically like this, you can go tap, 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 and you can do 9 Pokemon all at once within 3 taps because you can do 3 at a time. This is great if you want to select multiple Pokemon for transferring or to add tags to them as well. It makes it a little bit faster. I hope these tips were helpful, guys. If they were, make sure you give a like to the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't before, where I love to do lots of Pokemon content. Also, you can check out my stream at twitch.tv/MyrtleFear4. I'll put the link down in the description below, where I stream a lot of Pokemon Go as well, where we do raids, community days, all those sorts of things as well. So come check it out, and I'll see you in the channel. Thanks, guys.